Sagittarius. Welcome to Aries Moon Arcana. I'm Kaya, and I'm going to be doing a love tarot reading for you for today through August 6th, so it should be relevant for about a month or so. I pulled an oracle message for you. I'm using a new deck that I'm super excited about called the Fountain Tarot. You may have heard of it. It's so beautiful. It's insane. And I pulled the Six of Pentacles reversed, Six of Coins, whatever. And that typically says there's a problem with give and take. There's a little bit of an imbalance going on. And since we're talking love, that could be in your relationships. So yeah, maybe an imbalance, maybe somebody doing too much, somebody else not doing enough. Or maybe you are single and you keep dating people that are like, I don't know, you just feel like you're like, can anybody like match me, like match my energy here? Like, can't I find my equal? So maybe you're having a little bit of trouble with that. So let's clarify, or I'm sorry, not clarify, I always say that. Clear the energy of the cards. So we get it all cleared out. So it's all about Sag, baby. All right, Fountain Tarot for the last. And we always start with my trusty little Golden Universal deck. All right, Sag, what's going on in your love life? Ooh, love life. Love talking about love. It's super fun. All right, Six of Coins reversed. What's the deal here? What's going on? I'm seeing a little imbalance here. The give and take isn't fabulous. What's going on with that? What is going on with that? Doesn't have to be one partner perpetrating. It could be both people. But who knows? I'm just going to shut the fuck up until I actually pull the goddamn cards. Oh, wow. Knight of Pentacles reversed has come up in almost every reading I've done today. So there he is. Knight of Cups reversed. Three of Pentacles. That's good. A good sign. And then the Seven of Cups. Huh. This is very interesting. I'm going to pull one more. Ace of Cups reversed. There seems to be, as I said earlier, a bit of an imbalance here. I'm seeing your Knight of Pentacles and your Knight of Cups both reversed. They're both like pointed in this direction, which is a way out of the reading. So yeah, within the context of your relationship, I feel like money is kind of hurting. You're not feeling emotionally connected. You may be like working well together just in terms of communication, like you are working on a project together and that's going well. But you guys, somebody might be looking out at other options too. Like maybe wandering eye a teeny little bit there, Sagittarius. Is that you? I think that you're, yeah, I don't know. I just see, but I don't see a lot of heaviness. I don't know why. It seems a little bit like your partner knows this about you and doesn't give a shit and is like, yeah, whatever, you can go look at other people, I don't care. And you guys have to kind of work together, which you're working together well on certain types of projects, but you're not working well together emotionally and you're not connecting. And that may not have been very important to you up until very recently because, I don't know, I just see something a little jovial here. You guys are pretty light-hearted and upbeat, you and this relationship that I'm referring to. And so it's not really bothering you, but you can tell that there's something off because you're not, I don't know, you're both just not, maybe you're just not really that in love anymore. And you're both like, oh, interesting. Like, we're not crazy passionate about each other anymore. We're just kind of like, interesting. So you might, which isn't a bad, I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as you guys kind of like, maybe recognizing all of a sudden looking out and being like, huh, we're not really like, maybe we should take a trip or something. Like I'm seeing you guys kind of recognizing it together. Recognizing that you're not really connecting on an emotional level together at the same time. And possibly setting out to fix that. So we won't know until we clarify. And I'm sure, I don't know, it's a little, feels really specific to like one or two of you. So if you're one of the two, hello. If you're not, and this isn't resonating at all with you, just check your moon, rising, or Venus signs, you know? Those may have a lot more to do with your life. This does feel very specific, like I said. So, let's see. I want to clarify these knights, these reversed knights, because they're like not offering anything. They're stuck. They're standing still. They're not moving. There's King of Swords reversed, the Moon, and there's that Seven of Swords, or I'm sorry, Seven of Cups, but it's reversed this time. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. You guys, you don't know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on. This relationship feels super confusing to me. And not in like a way that it's like different from your traditional stuff. This just doesn't feel like your traditional relationship structure, which is fine. That's not even the confusing part. It's like you guys are all fucking over the place. I feel like it's possible that your relationship, you could have been in an open relationship and then decided to close it off again, and then you went back to open again and closed it off again. One of you has another lover that you're like in love with also, and there's just a lot of like strange back and forth. Nobody really knows what they want, and like it's not working anymore. Like there's some confusion about it. Someone's more confused than the other, and so the imbalance is coming from that. If you're that person, Sagittarius, if you're the person that's like more confused than the other, try not to be a dick. I always think that's good advice, but just try not to like use anger to get answers. I don't really feel like that's your style anyway, but I see you possibly getting kind of cold and callous with that King of Swords reversed. Yeah, you're super confused, and you don't really, I don't think you guys know what you want to do. But you know how to like convey that you do. It's so interesting. It's like every time you have a conversation with each other, you both come out of it thinking that you just like expressed yourself really clearly and concisely and you're totally on the same page. But then 5 minutes later, you're like, wait, all I was doing was arguing a point. That wasn't even what I actually felt. So I think you guys are like, I don't know. It's so interesting to me because it just feels like you've been together for so long here almost that like, you're both just living your lives and it's you're not really living them together. And so you don't really have a problem with what the other person is doing in their life because you have a good context of communication here. But I think this might be more of like the outcome because it is in the center. So I'm going to put that off here because there's these other confusing, I need to get more clarity before I get into that Three of Pentacles. That's how I feel right now. Sag, you're totally stumping me. You're getting me, you're like putting me all over the place. This is so funny. Maybe it's because it's 5,000 degrees in my apartment because I don't want to have the air conditioning on because then you won't be able to hear my beautiful singing voice when I need to sing words. And that's just unacceptable, isn't it? Do I sing in these things? I don't know. It just happens. It just happens, whatever. All right, let's get some clarity with this Seven of Cups and this Ace of Cups reversed because you guys are confusing the shit out of me right now, and I want to know what's going on. All right, Sag. What up, Sag? Knight of Wands reversed, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Emperor, Page of Pentacles. Are you both really focused on work in a relationship? So maybe that's where you guys communicate really, really well, is like figuring out how to build a life together, but then actually you're not enjoying the life that you're living together, and you're really enjoying your independent lives even more so. I think one of you is having a harder time because they don't have as much money. So they feel like they don't have as much clout in the relationship, which isn't true. If that's you, it's not true. You just got to be able to talk to each other. Somebody's starting a business too. And maybe the business that somebody's starting is kind of what's taking away from the relationship point, because you guys are, like I said, it's imbalanced. It's imbalanced here, and somebody's feeling neglected. It's this person. It's this person here. Whomever that is in your mind. But it's the person who feels less than. Now I know the King of Pentacles is here, but I don't see it as this is the person. I see this as the person. I see the Nine of, sorry, you can't really see what I'm pointing to. The Nine of Swords is what I see as the person, and I think their anxiety is that they're not living up to this standard of being the breadwinner, and it's making them feel really in shambles. Somebody's just, you guys are having money problems, and it's really fucking y'all up because you're not, I don't know. It's like, you know how to communicate well, so why aren't you communicating well about this stuff right now? Somebody's ignoring the relationship. I just see you guys all over the place, honestly. Somebody's starting a business and they're like, oh, I don't have time to focus on the relationship right now. Listen, I need to start making money or else we're gonna keep having problems. And the other person's like, okay, fine, but like I'm supposed to have money too. Like you guys, I just feel like you guys are all fucking over the place. And you're trying to scramble and you're trying to figure out how to make money. And you're trying to figure out what to do. And you're just super imbalanced. And therefore you're not really giving to each other. But then there's this Three of Pentacles, right? So there is some form of communication that works well. Is this like, is sex maybe the only form of communication that you guys are good at right now? And that's what's keeping you together, is like knowing that you have that. And the rest will just follow, because, you know, I don't disagree with that as a concept at all. It's not always true, but it's a good concept. Yeah, so let me get some more clarifiers, because you guys are fucking stumping me this time around. It's really funny. I just see a cacophony of different thoughts and feelings, and like, I just see a lot of things going on, and people coming and going, and like lots of, the house is cluttered, and like, it just feels really chaotic right now for you guys. So what's the clarifier here? There's the Five of Coins, there's the King of Cups reversed, and the Page of Wands reversed. What? What are you talking about? What do you guys do well together? Maybe that's what you're supposed to be focusing on. What do you guys do well together? Do you party and you have fun together? You drink too much together? You smoke too much together? You argue well? Whatever it is that you guys do well together is what's keeping this relationship hanging on by a thread. Because other things are really difficult. I see so many breakups in these love readings today. It sucks. I'm not saying you guys are going to break up, but there's just that energy of like, you're just hanging on by a thread. And it's this one communication style that you guys have. What is it? I can't say what it is for you, but like it just feels like one or both people are just like 5 minutes away from just giving up on the whole thing. But there's one thing that brings it on home. Could be that somebody has money. Could be that you guys fuck great. Could be that you guys are, you know, I don't know. I don't think it's love, to be perfectly honest. Not in like the emotional romantic love. It could be just like humanitarian, brotherly, sisterly love. Like, I love that person, so I want the best for them. But I'm not seeing a lot of passion left. So sex doesn't seem to be it. There's there's not a lot of passion between these two folk, or a couple different folk, you know, could be more than two also. Like I said, I'm seeing other people here. There could be a polyamorous thing going on, and that's why I'm having a hard time understanding, is because I'm closed-minded. Just kidding. I mean, it's just not something that I expected to see. But it does make sense. I think Sages are very, very, you know, if there's a list of signs most likely to be polyamorous, Sag and Gemini are at the top. So let's see. I need some messages, please. I just need some more clarity. So give me some more clarity, please, God. Strength reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. 5 of Swords. You guys, 10 of Swords. I don't know, you're tore up. I think you're letting your life circumstances fuck with your relationship circumstances maybe a little too much. Like maybe you don't have to be taking out your shitty life on your partner, and you should just be talking about it. But there's just a big ol' imbalance here where people are unhappy. You're both unhappy, and you both know it, and there's no secret. There's no secret. But what, are you gonna get married anyway? Are you guys fucking kidding me? The Hierophant now? You're gonna stick it out? I mean, I don't know. I guess you've just been together for so fucking long that it's hard to imagine a life without this person. And that's, you don't want to end up there, so you're gonna just perpetuate this weird fucking dynamic. And by weird, I'm not being judgmental. I just mean like, you go from happy to bummed so rapidly a lot of the time that, I don't know, I don't have any advice. I don't have any insights. I have no idea. All I know is I just got my ass kicked with this reading, and it just like, all I could do was just tell you what I saw instead of try to help in any way. So Sag, I didn't help you at all, and I am very sorry. Meditate on the Hierophant card. That's the only thing I can say. That motherfucker's pretty solid and strong, and you know, makes solid decisions, and kind of knows the drill, and knows the deal, and knows the structures that need to be happening, and knows the healthy routines. You know, just I don't know. This relationship it's hilarious. But like I said, it doesn't feel emotionally devastating. It feels almost just like lighthearted. And you're like, but you're not maybe because you're not emotionally invested in this person in that way, it's easier for you to like think about polyamory, or to think about I don't even know, just like trying all these different things. You guys are just all over the place and trying a bunch of different things, and no one's really committed, but you're still in it together. It's like you're more like brother and sister kind of energy, or like two brothers or two sisters or whatever, rather than like lovers. Which is cool. I mean, that's love, right? So that's definitely love. You don't have to have romantic love, I guess, to get married. But yeah, you're gonna, this is just all over the place. I don't even know what to say. Like I said, sorry that I couldn't give you any insight. I don't even know. You just kicked my ass, Sagittarius. I don't even know what to say, but I love you. And I'm sorry if this like didn't blow your fucking mind like I like to do. Sometimes that happens where the cards just say what they say, and like sometimes they just don't make any goddamn sense. And today is one of those days. So thanks for watching, Sagittarius. I hope you got something out of this. I don't know what exactly it would be. But you know, I don't know, because I was just talking, like feeling it and seeing it and saying it. So I really don't know who connected to what, but please let me know in the comments, you know what I mean? Because I would love to know if any of that resonated with you guys, because that felt like it just, I don't even know how to describe it. So anywho, thank you so much for being here. Obviously it did resonate if you're still here, or you just find my bafflement hilarious. So do I a lot of the time. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share if you were into it, or if you know a Sag that needs to hear this. I don't know why you would or what is helpful about it, but whatever, share it, share away. I have a schedule that's relatively new up in the description box below. So you can find me next week. I'm going to be doing a money career reading. Hopefully it'll make a little bit more sense than this one. And then, yeah, I do personal readings too. So you can find my Etsy store in the page or in the description box below. And that is that. So thanks for bearing with me, Sagittarius. Sorry that was all over the place. I hope you guys are okay. And I love you. And I'll see you next week. Bye.